was a sunny day anyway. So why should we complain? It was a sunny day anyway. So why should we complain?
Pauline, say something funny.
Boobies.
And welcome to Thunder and Lightning Podcast. I'm Thunder.
I'm Lightning.
And I'm Monsoon.
That was funny. I asked and I received.
to be honest, as a nurse, I could have thought of like a million more funny things than that.
No, you nailed it.
Yeah.
A plus.
Yay.
So we're still alive.
Oh yeah.
I know we.
Yes,
You know,
I'm alive. Chris is alive.
we've been dealing with the end of the world,
Yep.
and Monsoon's alive.
Yeah. Well, there
Yay.
was, Monsoon wasn't in the update video. There
Oh.
was no. There was no. We all knew she was fine.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was alive in retrospect.
Right. So the city in which we're in heard tell that Thunder and Lightning weren't able to upload videos while they were down, so they rushed right over just for us, and they flipped the switch and turned the electricity back on.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were gonna take it in the other direction. I thought you were gonna like create rivals for us that chopped the tree down outside of my house.
No. I mean, no. The city all came together. They said they need to get their videos back up
Yep,
because
there was
we said
100 strangers on my street.
because we said in the video we posted literally yesterday. We were like, it might be days till we post anything, but like
Mm.
here we are. The city came together.
Hang on, let me check. 49 of our subscribers were on the street getting the transformer back up to where it needs to be.
The
Yeah.
only thing that they didn't do was remove that tree from your street.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know what's up with that. So I guess can I just start talking about all that?
yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So for those of you who didn't see the update video, I lost power for like 2 days ish
Yeah.
because there was a big storm. It really wasn't like there was no thunder and lightning. It was just a little bit of rain and a lot of
It's
wind.
us.
The irony.
Yeah. There was no thunder and lightning in the storm.
And a tree fell down and took a power line
Yeah, right in
with
front
it.
of your house.
Right, literally
Did
right
you
in front
guys
of my house.
see like cuz that must have like flashed a
Here's what
bunch.
happened.
Mhm.
I was editing,
Yeah.
and I heard a big bang, which I'm assuming was the
The tree
first part of
falling.
the tree falling down, and then all of a sudden all the lights went out, and I guess this is a good thing. My first reaction was like, I have to go check on my parents. So I ran into my parents' room. I was like, are you guys good? We lost power. And then I totally forgot. And my mom was like, what was that bang? I was like, oh, yeah, let me go check. And I go outside, and there's a huge tree
Mhm.
a couple houses down. And then I look in front of our house, and there's literally like, we have like, it's not a gate, but it's like where a gate should be, right?
Mhm.
There was literally a power electrical line right
That
in
must
front
have
of
been
it.
Oh, that's
horrifying. Was
terrifying.
that thing flickering at all, or?
No, I mean, not that I could see, but like it was like we called a cop immediately, and he was like, "Yeah, don't leave the
Yeah.
house."
Right, yeah.
So that was troubling. The tree, one of the tree branches was like dangling on the wire that was
Mm.
still there, and it eventually fell like sort of on our car. Like the
Aw.
car's fine. It got a small scratch, but it basically just like rubbed up against the car, and then a cop came and he parked his car in the street as if to be like, it's dangerous here, and he stayed there all night.
Oh,
Nobody came to fix the electricity.
Mm.
Morning comes, new cop, shift change or whatever.
right.
New cop is like, oh, well, fuck this. And at this point, the tree is like resting up against our house, and he like literally with caution tape just like fastened the tree to our house and was like, well, that's good enough. And then he fucked off, and there was no cop
Which
in the
isn't
tree.
right. Like that's not.
No, it was still pretty dangerous, and like people were still walking
Oh,
by
yeah.
our house
Yeah.
through the tree, like they could have got electrocuted.
No, beyond that, that city tree, the tree wasn't on your property.
No, it was like 2 houses to the right of me.
Yeah, he shouldn't have, because it blocked you guys in from the front entrance of your house. You didn't get mail.
Right.
That's not right.
No. And then National Grid, who I have nothing but bad things to say about, they came 36 hours later, literally 36 hours, and they fixed the power. 'Cause we have power now because we're recording this, but like not without like just like some of the most unprofessional people I've ever met. Like you said, they didn't have a police detail to block the street down. They literally used like 2 traffic cones and a shopping cart. There was a shopping cart like already on the sidewalk over there, and they just pulled it in front of the street.
Yeah, Chris
Yeah.
actually told me the story while he was like driving me to right here. So
Yeah.
that's not right. That's,
You might want to like
Yeah, get a little closer.
Yeah,
no, you could just tilt it down a little. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
that's not right. Like I don't know.
No, yeah, and then guys fixing our electricity. National Grid is finally here. My dad has to go to pick up my mom from work. And as he's leaving, my dad said that he, trying to be nice to this guy, was like, he said, "Oh, you're a godsend, man." And this guy turns to him and was like, "It's just electricity. It's not the end of the world. You
Oh
can
my
live without it."
God.
And like, 1, unprofessional. 2, not helping. That didn't help anything. Like, that was the most useless thing he could have said. And he was just being rude, like, for the sake of being rude. It's like the whole situation was like I said to my dad, it was like this whole like 2-day experience was like 10% the weather's fault and like 90% National Grid's fault. But yeah, that, that sucked. It's over now though, so that's good. What did y'all do this week? How was your guys' week?
Well, did we talk about? Well, we
Oh,
said it in the
yes.
video, but like the reason our uploads are a little wonky for a couple of days is because we do all of the things at Anthony's house.
Yeah,
and our
all
whole
the-
setup is here.
Yeah.
all the editing and recording takes place at my house. So this is going up on Saturday, and what you're listening to is going up on Saturday instead of Earthbound. Tomorrow, the video essay that was supposed to go up is just not going to. Monday, everything should be back to normal. Excuse me. There should be a cinematic relief, and then Red Dead, and then we'll, from there, everything should be fine,
Yeah.
in theory. But yeah, that is why there was just a small break. It could have been bigger because they sent us they were like text REG to this number, and we did, and it was basically like you can get updates on like outages in your area,
Oh yeah.
but there was one option to like send you like a specified update, and the update this was like 8 o'clock on the 17th. We were like, hey, they were like, we think your power is gonna be up the 11 p.m. on the 19th, the earliest, which is tomorrow
Which
when we're
I-
recording this.
I think they say that. I think what they do is okay. The latest anybody's gonna be
Yeah.
back up is 11:30 on Saturday.
No, see
night.
what happened was I texted them again today, and it said 11 p.m. today. So I think what it must be is that National Grid, like their day ends at 11, and like so they just pick the day that they think it's gonna go up, and they say like this is the latest
Oh, I
it
see
could
what you're
possibly
saying.
be fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, I got this. My mom sent me the same information too, 'cause like I was over at Chris's house, and we're just sitting at the kitchen table.
You gotta
playing.
get closer.
We're sitting at the kitchen table playing Clue, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like my phone goes off, and I'm like, "Oh, what's this?" It's my mom, and she texts me like, "Oh, so charge your phone at Chris's house because we're probably not gonna have power until Saturday at 11 p.m." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's great." So we're not gonna have any food 'cause the stove doesn't work, the microwave doesn't work,
That was weird.
none of the clocks work. We don't have any place to, like charge our phone
Yeah.
in case something happens, so that's great. And luckily, like the next day, like after that happened, we were able to get power back. But I don't know, it was just like really stupid. I don't know.
The audio messed up a little, but I think everything you said made it. It just like froze for a second. That hasn't happened in like a full year. That hasn't happened since the old laptop.
Yeah.
That was really weird. Did you see how long that was happening for?
No.
Oh, okay, whatever. I'm sure it's no big deal. It's recording now. We definitely have enough room, like storage room. Anyways, but enough about that.
Yeah.
How was your week, Chris? What have you been up to?
Nothing much. Just a stressful long week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't really had time to play anything or do much of anything. Good stuff is happening with the band, but I don't know if we're ready to talk about all that stuff.
Yeah.
yet.
Any fun stories from work?
I'm so sick of telling it. I don't know if I'm. Should I tell it one more time?
What?
The story I was telling you today.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
So yeah, so I
Are
think
you okay? Do you need some water? Oh, she has some water.
yeah,
okay, cool.
she's got water. She's ready. I think I found my capacity for amount of crap I'm willing to take at this job.
Yeah.
Something kind of ridiculous happened. A teacher that I was covering for left work for the class that I was, handling that day. And the work was like, these kids are allowed to film in the hallways.
Mm.
And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to try and be good about this. And I was like, all right, one group goes out, films, then another group comes up. I don't think they all had to film, but the second group comes up and they're like, we need to film too. And I was like, okay, go out, tell them to come back in, and you guys can film, and we'll try and make it so you all have some time. And the second group goes out, and I wait like 2 minutes, and nobody comes back in.
Yeah.
So I go out in the hall. The first group I let out is still there, and I'm like, where's that other group? And they were like, oh, they went to the bathroom. And I was like, okay, well, that's got to be super illegal to film in there. So, and it was a group of girls. So I went to the bathroom door, which there isn't actually a door. It's kind of like
yeah, it's like a
little-
mall
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mall setup where like there's a little hallway, and then you turn and you're in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And so I said, hey, people who are supposed to be in my class, what are you doing? Supposed to be filming. And I got no response at first. And then they said, we had an emergency. And in my head, I was like, well, that's a lie. But
it could have been.
no.
True.
It was a lie.
Oh,
Definitely. What emergency? I mean, here's the thing. There's a
could
few
think of-
things I could think of.
Yeah, I could think of a couple
Here's
of
the
bathroom
thing.
emergencies,
I
Chris.
legally cannot ask them
Yeah.
about those.
Well, yeah.
Right.
So you just have to
in
take
my
their
head,
word
I'm
for
like,
it.
I know for a fact this is a lie. There's like a 0.001% chance that as they walked out the door of my classroom, because it was like pretty immediately, one of these three people had a bathroom emergency. But I just realized I told some of the people where I work about this show. I should probably stop telling stories about
No, it's
work.
fine, man.
But
As-
you
As long as you don't name names.
Yeah.
I don't think I've named anything, and I
Nah.
will
No.
not.
No,
Um,
that's the rule to go by with that stuff. Just don't name any people or businesses, and you're good.
So I waited in front of that bathroom for like 5 minutes, and another teacher came out, and I told him the situation that was going on, and in a joking, non-pervy way, he was like, "Oh, maybe they'll get some good footage in there," ha ha ha. And I was like, "All right, nobody cares. I'm just gonna go back to my classroom."
Right.
And I sat in there, and I was genuinely thinking this. I was like, these kids are literally like all over the school right now. If I get a complaint from a teacher or anybody like that, I'm simply going to say, you don't pay me enough to chase these kids around the school. The fact of the matter is, if it was me, I would not allow them to film around the school. But the teacher I was covering for left specific instructions, and I actually took pictures of the instructions in case I go in Monday and they're like, why was this happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, I couldn't believe it myself, but these were the rules. These kids were allowed to do this. It's not my place to say they can't, but I'm telling you, you're not paying me enough to run around the school chasing after these kids. I'm in charge of the classroom, and that's where I'll stay in charge.
Right. Yeah. No.
Right,
Like I
yeah.
was saying earlier, like you follow the teacher who by proxy is her word is more important than yours because she's the teacher and you're the sub.
Yeah.
Like you followed her instructions,
Yeah.
and if those kids are like dicking off somewhere, it's literally not.
it's not your fault.
It's
Yeah.
not your. It's not your. It's not up to you.
Right. So.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe it was up to you, and they're coming.
So I think I'm gonna leave. I leave. I think I'm gonna leave.
I
No.
think.
I was gonna
Bye,
say.
bye, Chris.
I was gonna say. I think I'm gonna leave that situation alone. Oh, it just did it again for like a split second.
Mm.
But maybe I'll say something on Monday. Who knows? I'll keep you posted on that. But that was essentially it.
Yay. Fun times.
What about either of you?
I feel like I went long enough about my week.
What about you, Pauline? How was your week?
It was interesting. I mean, like, as a nurse, I'm like not really allowed to say anything
Yeah.
just because of like I could get fired and I could lose my license for mentioning certain things. But I mean, the floor right now isn't so awful, like personality wise, because like sometimes we can get like really like crazy slash rude slash very demented patients. And so far, we don't really have anybody like that, which I'm
Okay.
grateful for. But there are some certain patients that are, like that. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
And also, like the floor is very heavy right now. Also, Joint Commission, which is basically like the quote unquote health inspectors
Mm.
or quote unquote the people who give us the accreditation that we need to keep the place running, came Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I was there Tuesday, Wednesday, and I was so stressed out.
Yeah.
I kept like stuttering whenever I was in a patient's room, and like one of the patients who's been there for a while, they were like, "Are you okay? Like, are you okay?" And like I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Like, and like they knew like Jaco was coming, so
Mm.
they were like, "Oh, they must be here." I'm like, "Yep, they're here." So like it was kind of like a mad scramble to like make sure everything was like in tip top shape so that we wouldn't lose certain things. But I heard from my boss this morning that we actually did pretty good.
Well, that's good.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it was only just like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I wasn't there Thursday, thank God. But like, I was just happy that it's all done and they won't be coming back for the next 3 years.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
That's
she's
awesome.
in the clear.
I'm in the clear. Yes.
I didn't comment too much because I've heard this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but overall, like right now, it's like pretty okay. And then I'm gonna knock on some wood.
Do it.
Well, this
There it
room is
is.
full of that.
I'm gonna knock on wood just because once I say that, something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But hopefully not. But yeah, pretty okay. I had work today at 2. That was okay. Wow, that was fine. Yeah, work is work, and I'm live and I'm here having
Have you-
fun.
Have you been playing any games lately?
I actually recently started Devil May Cry 5.
Oh, cool.
It's kind of weird though, 'cause I also bought like the Devil May Cry like packet, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah. They're both on sale right now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like when I started like playing like Devil May Cry like the original one, but then like
That
I,
game's hot garbage. That game has not aged well.
No, it hasn't. I was playing and I was like, wow, I hate this. And then like I immediately like went to Devil May Cry 5, even though I had no idea like who the characters were.
Oh, yeah.
I just went for it, and like I'm actually having a lot of fun. Like when I was playing the original Devil May Cry, like it was a lot different than I expected it would be, because I had heard like, and from what I had seen like footage wise, it was just a regular like hack and slash, like just go for it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that it was like mission styled.
Yeah.
So
Is
like
5 still like that?
yeah, it is.
Oh, okay,
so like
cool.
it's like S ranked, like I think it's D rank or something like that. I'm playing like easy mode because like I'm that person who like goes for the story.
Yeah,
and, like,
whatever,
if I'm not having fun. Then why bother? But yeah, I'm actually really liking it. Like you can actually play like as like 3 different characters.
Yeah.
And
Only 3?
it so if you when you go like through the story, like it will be like, oh, you're playing this guy, and then
Yeah.
the next mission will be like, oh, you're following this guy's
Oh, okay.
storyline, and then this guy's
Because I think you
storyline.
can play as all 5 characters. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I think you can play as Nero, Dante, V, Trish, and Lady.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't think I've gotten that far then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chris, remember Devil May Cry?
Yeah.
Imagine if that game was good and now and had 5 different playable characters. That's
Yeah.
the game Pauline is playing.
Essentially,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
So-
someday we'll give 5 a
With
shot on
better
the channel.
better graphics, very good graphics.
I
by the way.
can't not talk about this. So, video games now, when they the cutscenes are like mocapped or whatever, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So like, there's real people acting out the scene, and part of that is I don't know what you're supposed to call it, but it's like a video mock-up of like a bunch of like tech guys like recreating the scene as if to be like make it look like this but with graphics,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
For whatever reason, the Devil May Cry 5 version of those videos are not only unlockable in game,
Yeah.
but there's like way too much effort put into them.
Yeah.
There's like special effects and like just some weird like they made a guy look bigger because he's a monster and made a guy look. It's just like
Yeah.
a crazy production value for these like live action mock-ups.
Yeah.
And
And
It's
they're
all
like
in Japanese too.
Yeah,
they-
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. it's super worth it to unlock those.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm currently on like what mission like 13, 14, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like almost toward the end of the game, but I don't know. I'll keep playing and let you know.
Yeah. I was playing Dragon Quest 11, but I finished it.
Wow.
I will say there's a secret boss. There's like a Switch only, like you should be level 99 to play this boss, which is just totally not worth it.
Right.
But the game has 3 acts, but after Act 2, it's like game over, here are the credits, but then you keep playing, which is fine. You know, I don't know why you put credits, but
Is it kind of like after game stuff?
it's not. It's just more game.
Oh
It's
really?
really weird, yeah. But
Oh.
doing that, getting the second credits is way worth it.
Really?
It was really cool. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I haven't playing Sunshine,
Yeah.
Super Mario Sunshine. I'm definitely slowing down a bit. The shines have gotten harder and harder. First time I played it, I played it a couple times. I got like a good halfway through the game. Or so I thought, because I got like 60, and then I realized that there's only 95 shines you have to get, because one of them's Bowser and the rest are blue coins.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So I have like, I think I'm at 72 shines, and I'm at like 130 blue coins. So I have just over half of blue coins, which is gonna suck. But yeah, I still have the lily pad one to do.
Mhm.
I still have the watermelon one to do.
Is it kind of like in Super Mario Galaxy where like you collect the stars?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
it's
I've never really played Sunshine.
Oh
so-
yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's more similar to Mario 64, except you have water superpowers, and
Oh.
each shine they changed the level around a lot more. Like I feel like in 64 the level is just the level, and it's like now we're telling you to go for this one, but you don't have to.
Mm.
And in
Mhm.
this one, it's like pretty rare that you can get shines out of order,
Okay.
because they're like, now this is happening in this location. It's actually pretty cool. Some of them actually have like a little arc, which is cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
The squid.
the hotel, the squid. Oh, the squid. Yeah, the squid is on multiple levels. No, but like how Noki Bay, you know, the one with the water and the, like it's all vertical pretty
Mm.
much. They have like you go there and the water is infected. You can't really stand in it.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
he's like, go fix it. You do something. It doesn't fix it. You're like, well, that didn't do it. Maybe it'll do this. And then you go train to go underwater or whatever. And then it's like, oh, here's the problem. And then you fix it. And then the water's fixed. And then Shadow Mario shows up.
Oh, that's
Mm.
cool.
And it's like, it's just got like a little like, look what you did.
A little story arc, yeah.
But no, that game, I've been pretty good about not getting frustrated this time. I got frustrated once. I forget what happened, but there was just, I don't understand how, I was doing the level where Pianta Village is filled with lava. Do you remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing the trick we found where you just sort of walk and water like kind of like flies off your body, because they don't give you flood in that level. And like I did a long jump, and long jumping in Sunshine is fucked. It's not the way it is in 64 or Odyssey. And I barely made it, and I was like, oh, he'll just wah on the fire and make it. He didn't. He came the opposite way, and then I died, and I had to start at the beginning. I was just
Oh.
like,
Oh.
why? Why didn't you just? I was right there. Why does it have to go this way? It was
Yeah.
Mm.
that game is programmed in such a weird way. I think my new theory is that it was rushed. I think the physics and the mechanic engine that we got is the bare bones, and we were like, no one played Luigi's Mansion. We just got to get a Mario game out. Come on. And they like if it got like maybe another 6 months, the controls would have been refined, because there's just some weird choices that I'm thinking maybe were unintentional.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I've been doing until I lost power, and then I
Oh.
played Don't Starve on my Switch until my Switch died.
Oh,
and then I
you
just,
played
then
on your
just
Switch
played
too?
Don't Starve in real life.
and then I played Don't Starve in real life. Yeah.
I played on my Switch too. I actually played it was at 98%, and I decided to play like a little bit of like Tetris 99,
Yeah.
and we didn't have like internet, so I ended up just playing against the CPUs.
Yeah.
And like at one point I tried to go for like 999 lines cleared. I think I made it to like 450,
Yeah.
and then I died because it got too fast.
I noticed that oh, it got too fast.
Yeah.
Interesting, cuz when I was playing maybe there's a setting I had off or something, cuz when I was playing Tetris 99 marathon mode, I
Yeah.
noticed that it just wasn't getting faster.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what I did wrong or what you did right, but it wasn't, or
'Cause-
maybe they fixed it since then or something. I don't know, but it wasn't getting faster. I was like 280 in. I was like, this is just as easy as it was
Yeah.
200 lines ago.
Cause like it definitely got like really like fast to the point where like the blocks were like they weren't just like going like by space.
Yeah.
It was like just literally like dropping like
Yeah,
like
okay.
that.
See, it seems like seems like something with mine broke and yours was
Yeah.
fixed.
Maybe I'll like check at the settings. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It could just be that they patched it or something.
Yeah,
Because
but-
that sounds like normal Tetris. What I was
Yeah.
playing was like baby Tetris.
Yeah.
Let your little brother play Tetris.
No, my brother's actually like really good at Tetris. Like he will like play that when he's bored and like.
Oh no, I wasn't calling out your
Oh.
real life brother.
No, like-
I was just like the metaphorical, like, here, kid, here's easy mode.
Oh right,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Like,
She's like, my brother's good at Tetris.
like, fucking Chris, have you heard about 2-player in Mario Galaxy?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so in Mario Galaxy, it's for the Wii, so you have like a cursor,
Yeah.
and what
Yep.
you can do is you can collect star bits with that if the cursor goes over the star
You can
bit.
you can shoot the star bits too.
Oh, you could do that as
Yeah.
well. Which guarantees that game will never be remade because you need a Wii to play it.
Oh.
But in 2-player mode, you play as Mario, and you have your own pointer, and then the second player
Luma.
just has a pointer, and that's it.
Oh, I thought they
Oh.
control a Luma. No.
No, they don't.
Oh, okay.
That might be in 2. I never really played
yeah,
2.
two. I think it is in 2. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's news time.
Yes.
All right.
It's time for news. I'm excited. I don't know why I got my phone. It's all in my noggin. Chris and Pauline, do you have anything to talk about before I talk about Disney Plus for an hour?
Boobs.
Haha! Man, what a callback.
Not really, but to start off on your point, I actually saw like the whole list of.
Yeah, I'm going to get into that.
Yeah, I was shocked at how much.
Yeah,
there
I
was.
was. See, here's the thing. I was in disbelief because there's so much coming at launch on Disney Plus that I'm going to get into in a second because it's super hype. And Chris hasn't actually looked at the list
No,
yet.
you haven't looked at the
And I
list
was
yet?
like
Wow.
so excited. And I'm the only motherfucker that cares about Pirates of the Caribbean 5. And it's the only Pirates of the Caribbean that's not on Disney Plus.
What?
I saw 1,
Wow.
2, and 3. I was like, duh. And then I saw 4, the shitty one that no one likes. I was like, ooh, it's looking good. And then 5 wasn't there.
I
the
haven't
one
seen
that-
5 yet.
5's
Really?
good.
Okay,
5's
I have
good.
to see
if
it.
you like 1, 2, and 3 and you hated 4, you should watch 5 because 5 was good.
All right.
Anyways, Chris, have you heard of The Simpsons? Because 30 seasons of The Simpsons are going to be on Disney
Wow.
Plus.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's currently 30.
Why not all of them?
I don't know. They're working
I mean,
on
it's
it.
at launch though.
True.
Yeah,
You-
at launch.
True.
You
Yeah.
know what I didn't see, strangely enough? Captain America.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to talk about first. So Marvel got the short end of the stick. I'm assuming they're coming,
Interesting.
like they're going to come eventually. But the
Yeah.
only Marvel movies we're getting at launch is Iron Man, Iron Man 3, Thor 2, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Captain Marvel.
What a weird
That is a
group
I
of
know, right?
Marvel movies.
Like
it's
each
like they
one made
avoided
it weirder
all
and weirder.
of the big ones.
Yeah.
Isn't it like each one made it weirder and weirder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's the thing. Iron Man, I get. Guardians of the Galaxy, I get.
Right.
Everything else didn't make sense.
Like you can't have like Age of Ultron without the original.
Right,
Avengers.
and they have Iron Man 3 and 1 but not 2.
Yeah,
in
that's
Thor
weird.
2, just Thor
Yeah,
2.
just
The
Thor
worst,
2,
the
shittiest-
worst Thor movie.
Like yeah. Every Star Wars TV show or movie other than Solo and Last Jedi, because Solo and Last Jedi are still on Netflix. So I think
Oh,
that has
okay.
to run its course.
Oh.
A lot of things
Oh, that
are
might be why the Avengers movies are weird.
some of them, but
Oh,
like not
you're right.
all like
Yeah.
22 Avengers movies are like accounted for. Like it's just
Right.
weird. There's a bunch of movies that are currently on Netflix, and that's why like those 2 Star Warses
Yeah.
and
yeah.
Tarzan and all the live action remakes like Beauty and the Beast live action and Jungle Book. But like there's some things that are cataloged in their entirety, like everything Kim Possible,
Yeah.
everything Lion King except the new one because it's still in theaters, like the 2 Lion King TV shows, Lion King 1, 2, and 1.5, like
and
it's all
Timon
there.
and Pumbaa, like original like Disney Channel.
Oh yeah, the
stuff.
Timon and Pumbaa
yeah,
TV show. Yeah, it's crazy.
Like that's a
I was
Raven.
literally I was looking at these movie posters and I was literally watching Lindsay Lohan age rapidly.
Yeah.
It was like Parent Trap, Freaky Friday, Herbie Fully Loaded,
Oh yeah.
Get a Clue, the other
Wow.
the other
Uh,
one, Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen.
Yeah.
No,
Is
I mean
Deadpool on there?
so no no
Rated R.
no what there's no Fox Marvel yet.
Oh.
There's no X-Men, there's no Deadpool.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So there's no like Fantastic Four or whatever.
Right.
So there's none of that. Yet. I'm assuming yet. I can
Yeah.
see if
Yeah.
Deadpool doesn't make it, but like, I don't see why every other X-Men movie can't be on there. Because like,
Right.
there's a lot of Fox stuff on there.
Yeah, well,
Miracle
Yeah,
on
The Simpsons.
34th Street.
Well, you
and-
said Fox Marvel.
Marvel.
And I was like, yeah, but you just said Simpsons. I did Marvel
Right,
didn't click
yeah.
in my
Right,
head
right.
yet.
yeah.
Can I just like say something really quick though?
Yeah, sure.
The reason why I'm gonna get it, and I really want to get it, I saw Newsies, the Broadway musical, on
yeah,
there.
yeah.
They made They actually. I went to go see it like in person, like
Oh,
Broadway.
really?
It was so good,
That's awesome.
and it's my favorite musical of all time. And I was like, it used to be on Netflix,
yeah, I did.
and then it dropped off, and I was so sad. But then I was like looking through the list of like what's gonna be on Disney Plus, and I saw it. I'm like, okay, I
They have two.
I have to get it.
They have the Newsies movie from the
Yeah,
80s.
the original movie
and
with
the,
Christian
and the,
Bale.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There was so much. There's so much.
In that
Yeah.
one, he de-aged himself to play that role.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
No, just like every Pixar movie except Up, and
Oh,
Really?
Some interesting choices. I guess they have to leave you some stuff to look forward to.
Right. Yeah.
yeah, there's the biggest outliers are the ones that are still on Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
Because
right.
those are
yeah.
gonna be on Netflix until the thing
Well,
is
maybe
over.
Up's
and then
on
they'll-
Netflix. I could see Up being on Netflix.
Maybe, yeah, I'm not sure, but like every Disney animation movie except Tarzan, because that's on Netflix. Although I will say Edgar Rice Burroughs, the guy who wrote Tarzan, something's weird with him and Disney, because I think he's like whoever owns his stuff is like weird about it, because like Tarzan was in Kingdom Hearts, but
Yeah,
not in Kingdom Hearts Chain
2.
of Memories a year later, which was ostensibly a remake of.
Why it didn't show up or something like that. But it's weird because
Yeah.
like, what's it called? John Carter of Mars.
That one's
was-
also not on Disney Plus, is what I was gonna mention.
Yeah, it's not that great.
The movie's great. Don't be mean to
I
John Carter. It's a
mean-
good movie.
I mean, it was a little weird.
I'm gonna go to bat for John Carter. I like that movie. That movie's good. I like it.
To each his own, Anthony. To each their own.
This is this audio setup is running really shitty like it used to.
Yeah, I don't understand what that's all about.
I mean, as long as this thing is going, we're good. You know.
Yeah, I wonder if I'm wondering if the computer took a hit with the power outage.
Well, National Grid can buy me a new computer. Do you wanna just stop it and start?
No, let's get through this one, but
Okay.
we'll see what we can do before the next one.
Yeah.
All right. How about the original stuff like the Mandalorian? Like what do you
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah. That's gonna be available at launch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian.
What do you guys think about that?
I mean, I don't.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. I don't. I feel like we haven't really seen anything about it.
Screw the Mandalorian though. I'm more excited for the Obi-Wan movie
I
mean, not movie,
a TV
series.
show. Yeah.
Oh, is that a thing?
with Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, for real?
Obi-Wan the series. Yep.
Okay. Is that gonna be on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
okay.
it's
Cool.
only gonna be on there.
I think there's like certain things are like what's it called? There's like the Loki TV series.
Yeah.
The Falcon and the Falcon and Winter Soldier one.
Yeah. We have a while before those will
Yeah.
be out.
Yeah. I was like I was like reading like Facebook and like I was just like, scrolling through. And I saw that I didn't like click the article, but I saw that apparently Disney Plus has renewed one of their original series for a second season. And they haven't even launched yet.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know which one though, but
Yeah, Disney does that sometimes. Every season of DuckTales, like 2 episodes in, it gets renewed for the for the season 2 seasons away.
yeah.
Like it was renewed for 2 seasons before season 1 started, and then as soon as season 2 started, season 3 was renewed.
right. I mean, granted, it is DuckTales, so I get it.
Yeah.
Everybody's excited, and it actually is pretty good. Like I've seen.
Yeah, I
a-
love DuckTales.
Yeah, I've seen like some of it.
I've seen all of it.
Yeah, and it's really good.
What were you gonna say?
They've got money to throw at stuff.
Yeah.
They do.
They don't care.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Disney Plus is like sort of cheap.
Yeah, it was like $6.99.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Or-
Because Disney doesn't need money.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Disney is they're just like, yeah, it's cheap, isn't it great? Just don't look at us buy this place, and don't worry about the fact that we're slowly buying all of Florida. You just worry about this Obi-Wan series, and don't worry about the fact that Mickey's gonna be the next president of the world.
How many Everglades do you think they've destroyed by now to create Disneyland?
I don't know what that is.
It's like the think of it as like the National Park of Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It would be kind of like carving like a statue of like Mickey Mouse into like, I don't know, like freaking the Grand Canyon or something.
Okay.
Just like defacing it, destroying it. Yeah.
I feel like I would love that if there was just like a hello everybody, like just sticking out of. He's so big, he's just like just pierces the crest of the Grand Canyon.
His ears are just, that's all you can see. If
Yeah.
you're-
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
You'd probably be able to see that from space.
Yeah.
Don't give Disney any ideas.
No, Disney's not listening.
No. Well, maybe they are.
Maybe. Who
Maybe.
knows?
James Gunn, watch my video and
I
call
don't
me.
think James Gunn is. I don't think Disney. Even if someone at Disney watched that video and liked it, I don't think James Gunn is like,
No.
you know,
He'll
but like
he'll see.
part
There-
of it.
There's
enough
a
that-
dream. There's a dream behind it.
yeah, for
Hopefully.
sure.
Hopefully.
But no, there was just there was just a lot. There was a whole lot. There was a lot of old stuff.
Yeah.
There was a lot of new stuff that I didn't care about.
They all had the Disney. They had all the Disney Channel original movies on there, which I was
bunch
surprised.
of Disney Channel original movies. Everything Hannah Montana. Everything High School Musical.
Yep.
Everything Halloween Town.
They even have like a High School Musical the series now, which I
Yeah,
have no
yeah.
idea what that is.
It's the series is gonna be. I think it's definitely not a documentary, but
Yeah.
the premise of the show is like the kids who go to the high school where the original High School Musical happened have never put on the High School Musical,
Okay.
and then a woman comes to the school is like, we're gonna do it,
Wow.
and there it is.
So it's kind of like the Broadway version of School of Rock, then.
Sure,
Maybe. I don't know.
but no, I'm very excited.
Yeah, November
Kelsey,
21st, maybe.
November 12th.
Oh, okay, cool.
Kelsey and I, we're gonna have a Lindsay Lohan marathon.
That's
oh,
good.
nice.
Yeah, I mean, Chris, you're invited, of course. But
No,
I don't think
it's
you're
fine.
Gonna,
Thanks.
yeah, I didn't. That's why I didn't make the plans with you.
Yeah. Tell you what, though, I'm sure there's something on there. I'm sure there's plenty of things on there we could watch. You know?
Yeah, it's almost like the next cinematic relief we were gonna do was gonna be Pirates 4, and then they took it off Netflix, and now we have a Disney Netflix. But Pirates 5, and Pirates 5 isn't on the Disney Netflix. So
So we'll just watch all 30 seasons of The Simpsons.
we'll just wait. We'll upload an hour of silence every Monday until they upload
Wow.
Pirates
Wow.
5.
In protest.
In protest. I'm the only motherfucker who wants Pirates 5.
All
Give
right,
it to me.
Hold on. Do you think there's going to be a Pirates 6?
They said there was gonna be, but then
Okay.
Johnny Depp was like, "Hey, I'm a big shithead," so I don't know if they're
Oh.
Pirates 5. I know no one's ever seen it, but Pirates 5 really feels like they wrote a story and then they were like, "Oh fuck, we got to put Jack Sparrow in this thing." So
Oh,
I would be
really?
surprised if Pirates 6 was just didn't have him in it, and I don't think I would mind that either.
Yeah.
And the end of what I was saying.
He's not really the main character anymore.
Yeah.
Not
He
in-
could just not be in it.
Not in 5. He's 100% not the main character in 5. It's Will's
Yeah.
kid.
Will and Elizabeth's son.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird though, but because like at the end of 3, like you have like that what's it called, that after credit scene where like they're standing on the cliff.
Yeah.
And like I saw like in my I actually first watched it at my mom's friend's house, and she had like the DVD, and in the DVD there was an insert that said like, oh, because Will, is now the captain of the Flying Dutchman, he's no longer like allowed to see Elizabeth. he has to follow the rules that every 10 years, that's when he can step foot on Elm Land, and
Yeah.
then he returns back. As opposed to like, oh, like he's done his duty, he's okay, so he's gonna be released from the curse once and for all. I guess like because like that like final that sorry, those like two endings were like very like we don't know which was the real one, and Pirates 5 definitely like showed like, okay, the fact that Will is now the captain of the Flying Dutchman, he's supposed to stay there
Yeah.
until like eternity.
Yeah.
That was the one that they chose, and I was like, okay, good, because I was so confused, and I was like really rooting for like the fact that he was good. He was a
No,
good
that's
captain.
why. That's why Pirates 4 sucks, because it's just like a side mish that
It's like
Jack
a filler.
Sparrow
It's
does.
kind of like a filler
It's
episode.
like a filler arc, for fuck's sake. And Pirates 5 is the one that's like, hey, remember how cool Pirates 3 was? Well, now you're gonna get the.
Yeah,
Um.
I wish Elizabeth was in it more though. I
Here's
love
the
her.
here's the deal. Elizabeth Swann, played by
Keira
Keira Knightley. I want you guys to guess how many words do you think she says in Pirates 5?
12.
0.
0.
Really?
They
think it-
paid her to say no words. She was in 2 scenes. She says no words.
Wow.
How much did she get paid?
I don't know. Probably millions.
Well, I was just gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's how much Mark Hamill got paid in Force
To
Awakens.
say nothing.
Oh, yeah.
$1 million.
I
True.
mean,
That's even worse. He was one scene, no words.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He literally like turned around and like stared back at
But
the
see,
audience.
see, there's a difference. The fact that he was in that movie made that movie even that more impactful.
Right.
Pirates 5 could have existed without Keira Knightley's character. Not saying that character doesn't deserve to make an appearance, but if Keira Knightley was like so busy that she could only be in those 2 scenes
Without saying anything.
without fucking saying anything, the movie would have like hit the mark it was trying to hit without her.
Okay.
Right.
Whereas with Force Awakens, I feel like that was the much needed punctuation to get us to go see Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited. Everything, like all the Disney afternoon cartoons,
Yeah.
like DuckTales and Tailspin and the
Oh,
DuckTales
yeah.
movie
Yeah.
and Quack Pack and the Mighty Ducks.
There we go. The Mighty Ducks is that hockey one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that watching that.
The live action Mighty Duck movies are actually up on HBO Go right now.
Oh, that's
so
interesting.
that's why they're not on Disney Plus yet.
Okay.
That's literally the only thing stopping them from putting everything they want.
That's kind of hilarious. But that's good. Yeah, like I'm excited for launch date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it works at launch.
Oh yeah. I bet
Because
here.
if a trillion people are on your
It's
platform
probably
at the same
gonna
time,
crash.
it usually slows down.
It's kind of what happened with Pokemon Go. It crashed every single time, and then people were like, "Oh, great, now it's fun again," because not that many people are on it.
Yeah. Just the two of us, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and my brother.
Yeah, and her brother.
Yeah.
And that's everybody.
The gang's all here.
The
Yeah.
gang's all here,
And it works pretty good some of the time.
right?
Is it fun though?
I have fun.
I have fun too.
have fun, but is it because you have to? Is it because you have to?
No.
No,
No, I'm just dicking around. I think that
there's somebody secretly pointing a gun at our heads, and we have to say this stuff.
it's not me though.
Yeah, no,
It's a fourth party.
it's a
who
fourth
works-
party that should not be named.
I keep a Nintendo Pokemon company employee in my room at all times, just in case a match of the TCG breaks out.
Yeah,
Because who knows? I have rivals all over this land. No, I just
The 27th. We'll be there.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Don't tell people our plans.
Oh, that's a good idea.
They're gonna
that's a
come
good
crash our Pokemon TCG party.
With that's not really a big party.
No, it's like 4 or 5 people
right.
other than us.
Yeah.
No, but I'm excited though. It'll be my chance to relearn Pokemon.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Disney Plus again. Yeah, no, I'm
Oh.
excited too.
Yeah,
I haven't played Pokemon in a grip. I mean, I played literally today, but that
Okay.
was because I had no electricity.
oh yeah.
And I couldn't edit anything or record anything. I've been doing this a lot. I hope this doesn't. Pick
Oh,
up
it
on the
probably
mic.
is.
Yeah,
It's-
well,
Oh,
whatever.
you can edit it out.
No,
No,
I can't.
no, you can't.
No, I can't. No,
Oh.
I can't.
So what else did we have for news?
That's all I had to talk about. I feel like there was something. I feel like there was other things, but they're all gone because all my mind has been filled with is
Disney.
Christ alive. I would love some goddamn electricity.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there was really. They just announced that Jedi Fallen Order plays a little like Bloodborne, so that
Oh, okay.
that excited me.
Okay.
That's the new game
Yeah.
that we saw at E3. But I don't know. Nothing's really scratched the Bloodborne itch except Bloodborne since that came out.
That's
and
a
I
hack,
guess
that's
the-
a pure hack and slash, right? I'm just wondering.
No,
Sorry.
it's like Dark Souls. It's like a Dark Souls like.
I've never played Dark Souls.
Oh,
before.
it's like a I wouldn't describe it as a hack and slash. I would describe Dark Souls is like, damn, I didn't realize how hard it was to describe until I had to. Dark Souls is
Kind of
like
like Zelda.
no.
Ooh.
Dark Souls is like, well, in concept, yes, it's a third-person game where you have a weapon and you see an enemy and you lock onto the enemy and you fight him. But Dark Souls is a very defensive-based, like, you have to know exactly when
Oh,
to swing
wow.
and when to block and stuff. And if you die, you collect souls, and the
Uh-huh.
souls you use them to buy items and also level up.
Yeah.
And the way it works is when you die, you lose everything, but it stays there. So if you can go back and get them, you can get them.
Oh, okay. All right.
Bloodborne is the same game, except it's much more offensive and there's no shields.
Okay.
And instead of being about Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that, it's about like Cthulhu monsters
okay.
and how people who eat eyes because they think that it'll help them see into space
Okay.
or whatever.
So it's like a very like gothic kind of thing. I
Yeah,
guess. Yeah.
I think we're done recording for the sake of our.
Yeah. Hold
Audio
on.
situation
One last
over
bit
here.
of news.
Oh, okay.
Speedrunner offers 700 bounty for Simpsons game solution. And by
Ooh.
Simpsons game, I mean Simpsons Hit and Run.
We're not gonna open up Simpsons Hit and Run just so we can route out a. He wants to make the game go quicker.
Yeah.
With like.
He's gonna be sorely upset with the $700 still in his pocket.
and how long until you think he's like, oh, this game's bad? I just realized. Actually, that's something I can talk about real quick. I just looked at the schedule for AGDQ, and it looks like it's going to be a good year.
Yeah.
Simpsons
Hit and Run all over it.
No, there was a Simpsons something, but it was pretty interesting. The Fire Emblem 3 Houses was there
Oh,
somehow. The Link to the Past randomizer, something called Super Metroid Impossible, which is just like Super Metroid, but it's way hard, I guess.
Mhm.
Lots of Ninja Turtles, which was cool. Lots of Battletoads. Looks like it's gonna be a good year. I can't think of any of the things I was necessary. Oh, they have Jumping Flash, which is cool. It's the first 3D platformer ever.
Cool.
Nice.
People would know about that this Sunday because I talk about it in my video, but it'll be next Sunday. So just as a reminder, this is going up today, Saturday. Nothing tomorrow. Everything's back to normal Monday.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you for your approval, Pauline.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Oh yeah, totally. I feel like you're not even like guest starring Monsoon at this point. Like you've been
Oh,
on
yeah?
so much that it's just like I'm not gonna introduce you as a guest.
Oh yeah.
It's like yeah.
I'm just randomly here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for us. I hope this podcast sounds okay. I've been Thunder,
I'm Lightning.
And I'm Monsoon.
and we'll see you next
I
time.
like to live life, the most amazing video game. I only